All right, good. Here we go. So just keep your block handy. Welcome everybody again. And we're going to start from lying down your back. So use your blanket, your towel, something to protect your neck. And just let me adjust here a little bit. And we're going to start from lying down on your back. So when we lie down in the back, if it feels good for you, if you feel like some tightness in your lower back, bend your knees, and that will help to release that tension on your lower back. So guide the chin slightly to the chest to find that nice lengthening on the back of your neck. Knees bent, chin slightly tucked in into the chest. I'm just still adjusting myself here, finding the comfortable position, and bring the arms to the side in T position with the palms facing up. So relax your shoulders towards the floor. Adjust your shoulder blades and the upper spine so it feels open. Soften your fingers. Take a moment here. Gently rock your head from side to side. Just few rounds here, mobilizing your neck. Just move your neck and then slowly bring the head back to center. Lower back is flat on the floor. Sole of the feet are on the mat. And with your eyes closed, let's take the time here to bring the attention inward towards the breath. And just breathe here with an open chest, with an open heart. Doing your best to soften the front of the shoulders and the back of the shoulders. And just breathe. In and out through the nose. Couple more rounds. And then flexing the elbows, place the palms down to your lower abdomen. And now concentrate fully on belly breathing. Inhale, deepening the inhalation, belly goes out. And as you exhale, long exhalation, softly allow the belly to sink down to the base of your spine. And inhale, ballooning the belly out. Deep, long exhale, release the abdomen. And just keep breathing like this, lengthening the inhalations and the exhalations. You slow the breath down, you slow the sympathetic system down. Couple more round of deep breath, noticing the belly moving with the breath. And then slowly bring the arms again in T position with the palms facing up. Relax your shoulders, and we're going to flex the elbows and bring the hands to the side of your rib cage. Now inhale deeply, noticing how the rib cage expands out with the inhale. And exhale, release the breath, release the torso, release the rib cage muscles. And breathing in and out again. Inhale. And exhale, release. Keep flowing the breath at your own pace. So the attention is now into the rib cage, not the lower abdomen. You extend the rib cage out with every inhalation. And with the exhalation, you release those muscles, your intercostal muscles. Couple more rounds. Control your breath. And gently release it down, and then open the arms again in T position, palms facing up, relaxing the shoulders towards the floor. Breathing in and out. With the next inhale, bring the arms towards the sky. Fingertips are reaching up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, open the arms in T position. Again, relax your shoulders and elbows. Now inhale, bring the arms again up to the sky. Interlace the fingers, relax your elbows, turn the palms up to the sky, and then straighten the arms. And move the back of your shoulders away from your mat, and then release the back of the shoulders down to the mat. Release the palms, bring the arms to the side in T position. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Bring the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up to the ceiling, straighten the elbows as you guide the back of the shoulders away from the mat, and then slowly release the shoulders down, release the hands, and open in T position. 1 more time. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up to the ceiling, straighten the elbows, and guide the shoulders, the back of the shoulders away from the mat, and then release them down again. Release the fingers, bring the arms to the side in T position, and just relax there. Rock your head, rock your neck from side to side. Breathing in and out. Head back to center. Flex the elbows and place the hands to the base of your skull. Elbows to the sky, and then move the head away from the mat, chin to your chest. Stretch the back of your neck. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the head down. Release the arms again in T position. Rock your head from side to side. Now from here, guide the left thigh into the chest and hug your left leg into the chest as you place your hands below your knees. Now let's open the left knee out and in. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale to open and to close. 2 or 3 more rounds, gently mobilizing the left hip joint. We're warming up the body, slowly, gently the joints. Release the left foot down. Let's do the same thing, opposite leg. Hug your right thigh into your chest, and then exhale and inhale as you open the leg to the side, and then you bring the thigh to the torso. 2 or 3 more rounds, slowly moving that right hip. And slowly back to center. Now hug both thighs into your chest. Guide the thighs close, flatten your lower back, stretch your lower back, and if it feels right from your neck, lift the head off the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, the head goes down. Guide the thighs away from your chest, each hand on top of each knee. Big toes are touching, and we're going to open both legs and exhale to close. Inhale and exhale. Guide the movement with the breathing. Couple more rounds, gently moving the hips. And then slowly lower the right foot down, holding from the back of your left hamstring. Let's stretch the left leg up to the sky. Back line of the leg stretch, flex the knee, lower the heel down. Inhale, straighten, mobilizing the knee joint now. Inhale, reach, flex and exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex. Couple more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, release. Now inhale, holding position, straighten your legs and flex and point your left foot, your left ankle, flex and point, 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 and rotate that ankle in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. Wow, my left ankle. And then slowly release the left foot down with the left knee bent. Now, hug your right thigh into the chest from the hamstrings. We're going to straighten the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, flex, release the heel down. Inhale, straighten the leg. Flex and lower. Inhale, up. Flex and down. Inhale, reach. And down 2 more times, giving some love to those knee joints. Inhale up, flex and down. Now we're going to extend and hold in position, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. One more, flex and point, and rotate in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And slowly lower the right foot down towards the floor. So both heels are right under your knees, and you have your feet wide as your hips. Arms down to the floor by your body. We're going to come into gentle bridge, so don't come too high. Lift the pelvis, hips halfway up, and then slowly release your bridge down, moving the spine gently. Inhale, lift. And down. Inhale, lift. And down. Couple more time. Don't go too high yet. Still letting the body know that we're working here slowly. And then release your bridge down. Hug yourself flat in your lower back. Take a deep inhale. Roll over to one side. And let's all find our way slowly to a seated position. So grab your blanket, your towel that you used to protect your neck. Now place it under your sit bones. Sit on that on the edge of your blanket. So your knees are bent. If you like, if this is too much for your knees, you can always have your legs straight in front of you. Place something under if you need to. The key and the goal here is to try to keep the spine as straight as you can. Guide the chin slightly back, and then the chin goes down to your chest. Take a moment with the hands together in your heart center and Anjali Mudra. Eyes closed. Breath is flowing. Slowing down the inhales and exhales again, please. And with your next inhale, bring the arms to the side into the cactus arms with the elbows flexed. And exhale, bring the palms together. Opening the chest and the front of the shoulders into cactus open, and exhale, hands together. Work with the breath. Inhale, cactus, guide the elbows slightly back. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, open the front of the chest. And exhale to the heart. Couple more rounds, mobilizing those shoulders joints. Exhale to the heart one more time. Inhale, open, and then arms to the side in T position, palms facing up. And flex the elbows, touch your shoulders. Inhale, arms to the side in T. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Exhale to touch. Inhale to open. Exhale to touch. Inhale to open. And hands together into the heart center. Take a moment. Concentrate back with the breath. Nice deep inhales, full long exhales. feel the breath. And from here, lower the hands down to your thighs and inhale, lift the chin up to the sky. Through the nose, long exhale, slowly in control, chin to your chest. And then chin to the right, chin to the left, chin to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Head back through center, lift the chin up to the sky. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the chin up to the sky. And from here, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Back through center. Exhale to the right. Back through center. To the left. Back through center. And exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, chin up to the sky. Exhale, chin to the chest, and let's rotate the head to the right. Inhale, chin to the right, up. Exhale to the left shoulder and down to the chest. Same direction, keep moving your neck in the same direction. Breathing in and out. Nice, easy breathing. And then go into the opposite direction. The chin goes to the left, to the right. Keep moving slowly. Let's move again to the opposite direction. Slowly return the head back through center in the neutral position of the neck. Place the hands to the back of the head and guide the elbows in. And then from here, guide the chin slowly down to your chest. And with the weight of the hands, have a little traction here. Breathing through the nose, deep inhales and exhales. Release and elbows out and hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down, shoulders up, back and down, mobilizing up, back and down, going into the opposite directions. Send the shoulders forward, down, back and up, forward, down, back and up. One more, forward, down, back and up, and hands to the heart center. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Let's relax your fingers, interlace the fingers, and let's rotate the wrist in one direction. One into the opposite direction. And then bring the arms to the side and gently flex and lower the fingertips down and up to the sky. Relax your shoulders and elbows and just move as we slowly lower the palms down towards the floor. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Let's mobilize the hips again, the legs. Breathing in and out. And come back through center. Bring the sole of the feet together. Have some space between your pelvis and your heels. And then bring the hands behind you. From here, we're going to slowly guide the thighs and the knees together. Straighten the legs to the front. Flex the feet. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Flex the knee. Have the feet again down towards the floor. Slowly open the knees out. Slowly, thighs and knees coming back up. Straighten the legs and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex the knee. Sole of the feet down. Exhale, open slowly the knees out. Slowly bring the thighs and the knees together. Last round, straighten the legs and flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex the knees, sole of the feet together. Now open the knees out. And let's place the hands to your feet. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, guide the chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the feet. Stretch your back, the back line of those muscles surrounding the spine, the muscles in between the rib cage. Relax your outside muscles, your hips and glutes. Release your pelvic floor, your inner thighs. Take a moment as you breathe in and out. Long inhalations, deep exhales, release and breathe. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs, guide the knees together, gently drop the legs to one side, and let's find our way to tabletop position. So again, same blanket, same towel. Now it's going to protect your kneecaps. So knees, have them under your hips and the wrist right under your shoulders. And we're going to move the hips to the heels, lengthening the spine, back through center, neutral position. Inhale, cat-cow, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine and move the hips all the way down to the heels. Soften your shoulders and elbows. Inhale, back through center, neutral position. Drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the angry cat. As you move, keep exhaling, move the hips to the heels. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, move all the way down to child's pose, into Balasana. You can keep the elbows down, and if it feels right for you, you can bring the arms down by your side, relaxing the front of the elbow towards the floor, child's pose. Nice deep breath. Now place your hands down by your knees and press to lift the chest and coming into a kneeling position. So we keep the knees down. I'm going to step forward with your left foot. Now, lower the right hand down to pick up the right knee slightly up. So the idea is not to have the knee right under the hip, more back so we have more access into the right hip flexor. Now, have your elbows by your rib cage with the palms facing up. And then we're going to move the pelvis and the hips to the front to work on stretching and opening the iliopsoas on your right hip. Elbows relax, shoulders relax, and you're lifting the spine from the heart center. Move the pelvis to the front. Nice, easy breathing. Now lower both hands down towards the floor. Let's straighten your left leg. Pick up the ball of the foot of your left foot. Move the hips back. Gentle stretch of the back line of your left leg again. Keep the breath flowing. And guide the chest forward into the high lunge again. Hands down, tuck the toes under your back foot, and the right knee comes off the mat into the 90-degree angle high lunge. With the next inhale, open and twist to the left, holding position. If you have shoulders issue, you can lower the left hand down by your hip and just relax your shoulder. Just find, modify what you need here. You can have the arm up. You can have the arm down by your left hip. And you'll keep rotating from the shoulder back to have the twist. Take a deep inhale. Rotate, lower the left hand down, lower the right knee down. Bring your left knee to meet your right knee, and we're all going back to child's pose to take a few rounds of breath here again. Slowly moving to table. Stepping forward with the right foot now. Left knee slightly up and then down. Let's work with the left hip flexor now. Hands and lift the chest, guide the elbows by your rib cage, turn so the palms are facing up. And as you exhale, the pelvis and the hips are gently moving to the front of the mat as you soften the shoulders back and down. You are leading from the heart center, so your upper spine gets a little gentle arching. So we flatten that part of the spine. So we're not rounding, we want to flatten and get more opening on the front of the chest. Relax and breathe as you work on that left hip flexor. Nice, easy breathing. Slowly lower the hands down towards the floor. Straighten your right knee, move the hips back, hamstring stretch, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breathe through this. Long, deep inhalations, deeper, softer exhalations. And the right knee is flexed. Come back to center, hands towards the mat. Let's tuck the toes under to pick up the left knee and high lunge. Flatten your lower back and open and twist to the right with the right finger, the fingertips of your right hand towards the sky, or you can lower the right arm by your right hip and guide the right shoulder back to get the twist. Use your breath, please. And slowly lower the right hand down. Release the left knee down. The right knee comes to meet your left knee, and we're going back to child's pose again. Relax your elbows towards the floor. Don't keep your head hanging in the air. If you cannot reach the mat with your forehead, place the block to bring the floor closer to your forehead. Take a moment. And slowly let's come back to table. Tucking the toes under, pressing, let's move to downward dog or find your way to downward dog, and then walk your hands towards your feet. So take the blanket from your mat, please. And we are on the back of the back of your mat with the feet wide as your hips. Relax your neck, chin to your chest, nod your head, yes. Shake your head no. Bring the hands towards your hips. Engage the muscles of your abdomen, the back muscles, and slowly with a flat back, come back. Let's all come into Samastiti, equal standing pose. Have your hands to the heart center. Reconnecting back with the breath. Breathing in and out, slowing the inhales and the exhales. Breath control. And slowly lower the hands down by your hips. Let's now rotate the left foot about 35, 40-degree angle, and we're going to step forward with the right foot. So enough space, not too close to your left foot, because we're going to work with warrior one, so we need some space. So adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders to be pointing to the front of the mat, and then adjust your right foot to flex your right knee and find that 90-degree angle in your right knee. Left foot is in an angle, and we're going to bring the arms overhead, palms facing to each other. Relax your shoulders. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can lower the hands to your shoulders and bring the elbows forward, and then up, opening from the front of your chest, gently arching the upper spine, breathing in and out, relax and lengthen the spine at the same time. We keep the right knee bent, holding position. Take a deep inhale. Now we're going to bring the arms out and behind you. So let's grab your left wrist with your right hand and then lower the chest halfway down toward your right leg. Hold in position. Keep the breath flowing. Your right knee remains bent. Engage the core and then lift the spine again. Return into the position. Release the left hand, the left wrist, and warrior one again. Shoulders back and down, or the hands to your shoulders if you cannot bring the arms overhead. And then bring the arms out and behind you. Grabbing again, look your left wrist with your right hand. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Engage the core. Nice, long, flat spine. We lower and holding position. Keep your right knee bent. Keep your spine flat. Take an inhale, engage the core, return back through center, release your left hand, sweep the arms overhead again into Virabhadasana 1, warrior 1. Right knee remains all the time bent. So you're working and strengthening on that. And then last round, bring the arms out and behind you. Grab your left wrist. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Engage the core. Exhale slowly, in control, lower and hold in position. Take a deep breath. Core engagement. Inhale, lift the spine, come back to center, release. Arms down by your side, shoulders up, back, and down. Now rotate the left heel. Your right knee remains bent. Now it's time to grab your block. Place your block so your left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. The toes of your right foot stays pointing to the front of the mat and the right knee is bent. Your block is going by your right foot, level 1, level 2, level 3. See what it works for you. Right knee over to your right ankle, and we're going to come into warrior 2. Look over to your right hand. Shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Lower the right hand down to the block as you extend the left arm up to the sky. Keep your right knee bent. Inhale, engage the core and back through center. Look over to your right hand. Inhale. And exhale, lower, holding position. Sinking and just deepening the bend of your knee if you need to. Engage the thighs, the hips, the core, and inhale, warrior 2. Look over to your right hand. Soften your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, the right hand goes down to the floor. That's the last round, left arm up. And then from here, straighten your right leg and holding position into triangle. Uddita Trikonasana. If you again have issues with your shoulder, bend your elbow, place your left hand into your left shoulder and guide that left shoulder back. Take an inhale, flex your right knee, grab your block and come up. Rotate the right foot, rotate the left foot, and keep your block here by your side. So now the toes of your left foot are pointing to the back of the mat and the right foot is in angle. Adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders, left knees bent, and then arms overhead, Virabhadasana 1, warrior 1. Knee is all the time bent. Exhale, arms out and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale and exhale, lower the spine halfway down, holding position. Work on strengthening that left leg, the spine muscles engage and back through center. Release your right wrist, sweep the arms overhead, warrior 1. Relax your shoulders, pause. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, arms out, grab your right wrist. Exhale, engage the core slowly. In control, lower down, holding position. Engage the core. Take an inhale and back up. Release your right wrist, sweep the arms out and up. Virabhadasana 1, shoulders soft. Inhale, last round. Exhale, arms out and back. Grab your right wrist, engage the belly, and slowly lower it down, holding position. Engage the muscle of your legs, the hips, the core, and return back up. Bring the arms overhead. And then slowly down, shoulders up, back and down. Rotate the spine. Let's prepare for warrior 2. Left knees bent. Now the block is by your left foot. The right foot is parallel to the mat. Arms to the side in T position. Shoulders over the hips. Look over to your left hand. Bend the left knee, 90-degree angle. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, left hand goes down to the block and you reach through the right arm or flex the elbow, touch your right shoulder, guide the shoulder back. Engage the quads, engage the hip muscles, the core, and Warrior two, look over to your left hand. Take a deep inhale and exhale, go deeper into your left knee as you lower the left hand down, extend the arm up to the spine. Take an inhale, engage the hips muscles, engage the glutes, the legs, and back to our last warrior two, the Vardasana two. Left knee all the time bent, working on those knee muscles as well. Take an inhale and then lower down towards the block as you reach through the fingertips of your right hand. From here, straighten the legs, the left leg, and we're going into Utthita Trikonasana triangle. Keep the breath moving. Long, deep, and sweet. Take a deep inhale, flex your left knee, grab your block, bring back the spine back through center, rotate the left foot forward. Both feet are forward now. They are parallel with the feet wider than the hips. We're going to lower the block on the mat in between, somewhere in the middle, and then slowly lower your hands to the block or the head to the block, whatever you can reach. Relax your shoulders. Now let's have this gentle inversion because the head is below the heart as we work opening the hips and the inner thighs. Just breathe here. Gravity is a great friend here to help us to find space in between each vertebrae. Just breathe. Slowly lift the head, lift the chest. Let's walk the hands towards your right foot. Rotate the right foot facing to the front of the mat. Spin up the back heel, lower the left knee down. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and let's all move to child's pose. Take a moment, stretch the spine, just checking in with the breath. And from here, hands by your knees to lift the head, lift the chest, drop the hips to one side and the legs to the front. Let's find a way to the front of the mat with the knees bent. Keep your block handy. And now bring your blanket back again to the mat to protect your neck and your head. So with your feet wide as the mat, we're going to slowly round the spine, draw the belly in, and then release the head down towards the floor. Guide the chin to your chest. Again, very important to not have that curvature of the spine super deep, super curved. So chin to your chest, arms into the side in T position, softening the shoulders. Close your eyes and take a moment here to breathe again. And then we're going to grab the block and place the block under your sacrum. So bridge pose, we're going to use the block. So remember the block has 3 levels. This is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. I don't recommend the number 3 if you're not super flexible in your lower back. So just go if you want to go higher into the number 2. I'm going to go to the number 2, but here's the thing. Because from here, I'm going to, from wherever you are, either 2 or either level 1 or 2, we're going to come into bridge pose a little bit higher. So if you're like number 2 like me, I have to lift the hips higher and then exhale, release down to the block. So it's an extra work for the glutes and the lower back muscles. So from wherever you are, chin to your chest, arms down by your side. Inhale, lift into bridge. Exhale, lower to the block. Inhale, lift. Down to the block. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Down. Inhale, lift. Down, 2 more. Inhale, up and down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Down. Now, if you're in level 2, like me, lower it in level 1. And from here, with a lower back, not the lower back, the sacrum down in the block, let's hug ourselves and stretch the lower back. Just stretch after that intense bridge. And bring the legs up to the sky. And flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Separate the legs slightly, rotate in one direction, the ankles. One into the opposite direction. And then slowly open the legs out. Hold in position, release your inner thighs, relax your outer hips muscles. Soften your pelvic floor and then slowly bring the legs back to center. Flex the knee, lower the feet down, wide as your hips. When you're there, pick up the pelvis, remove the block from underneath you, gently release it down towards the floor. Hug yourself to flatten the lower back again. Take a moment and just breathe here. And lower the right foot down. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh, holding from the back of the legs with both hands or from the shin. Let's stretch your RIT band muscles in the left side. Chin into the chest. And release. Left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin. Concentrate on your breath. And slowly release it down towards the floor. Now, let's bring the arms to the side in T position. Pick up the feet off the mat to 90-degree angle. And let's all go to the left side and bring the right arm with you. So we're in fetal position with the arms straight. And we're going to give ourselves a self-massage on our shoulders. So the arms, the upper arms, the forearms, the palms are together. And we're in the left side. We're going to slowly guide the right leg, move the right hand, passing the fingertips of your left hand and rotating the right shoulder forward. And then the right shoulder goes back as we slide the palm to touch the inner part of your left forearm. Shoulder back, shoulder forward, rocking forward, passing the left palm, touching the floor with the right palm. Now guide the right shoulder back as we slide the right palm, touching the left forearm, the right shoulder goes back. So just rock forward and back. Few rounds like that, gently moving back and forth. Back and forth. And then just let's stay there in fetal position. With the next inhale, the right arm is going to float up to the sky and we're going to open and twist and hold in position into the twist. Jatara Parivriti. Soften your arms, relax your chest. Just breathe into the twist. Slowly bring the legs up, back to center, lower the feet down, pick up the spine, pick up the pelvis into the bridge to align your spine and straight down, release it towards the floor. Hug yourself, thighs into the chest. I'm going to go the other direction so you can see me doing. I'm not so facing the other way. So from here, we're going to go now into fetal position and bring the left arm with you. And let's have both arms straight, both palms touching to each other, the knees bent, and we are in our right side now. So we're going to rock forward and back again. The left palm passes right palm, touches the floor, left shoulder goes forward. Left shoulder goes back as we guide the left hand to touch the inner part of your right forearm. And rocking forward with the left shoulder, rocking with the left palm touching forward and moving back. And rocking forward and rocking back. And rocking forward. Rocking back, and then open, left arm goes up to the sky, open and twist into the twist with the chest open. Do your best to relax your shoulders. Just breathe through this. Gently engage the core, bring both legs back through the center, lower the feet down, pick up the spine, pick up into the gentle bridge, lifting the spine, make sure it's nice and long, and then slowly release the spine down towards the floor. Hug yourself, stretch your lower back again. Lift the head off the mat, forehead to your knees. And exhale, release the head down towards the floor. Now lower the feet down and straighten your right leg to the right corner of the mat. And then cross the left leg over to your right ankle. Oops. I almost smashed my glasses. Left leg over to your right leg. And you can flex the elbows and grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then just stretch and open the left side of the rib cage. Just breathe here. As the spine moves slightly in an arch to the right, you can feel the opening of those muscles from the hip all the way up to the left armpit. And then slowly the spine returns back through center, the arms as well. And do the crossing of the leg. The left leg goes to the left corner. You cross over with your right leg. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Flex the elbows. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, move the spine gently to the left. So it's time to stretch our last lateral stretch on the right side. And slowly head the spine back through center and do the crossing of the leg and then flex the knee. Let's do some windshield wiper movement. So align your spine first if you need to do another bridge to make sure your spine is long. Arms to the side. Let's windshield wiper the legs and moving the head into the opposite direction of your legs. Just some movement before settling down in our last pose, Shavasana. So gently find your way and then back through center, straightening both legs, turn the feet out, have your arms away from the body with the palms facing up. But you remember, this is Shavasana. I want you to be super relaxed, super comfortable. So if you need to make any adjustments before, feel totally comfortable and grounded. I'm going to guide you through some relaxation. So your eyes are closed. Your palms are facing up. Now please bring the attention to the toes of your feet, to the top of your feet, the sole of both feet, and both ankles. And from the top of your ankles down to the sole of the feet, allow that part of the body to soften and to relax. The tension goes now to the shins and the calf muscles, and the front and the back of both knees. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, allow your body to soften and to release. Now, please bring the tension to the thighs, the hamstrings, the glute muscles, the hips, the pelvis, the pelvic floor. And from the top of your hips all the way down to the sole of the feet, your body is softening and releasing. With your next, we're going to bring attention to the abdomen, to the muscles surrounding the spine, all the way up to the muscles in between the shoulder blades, in between the rib cage, the muscle of your chest. And from the top of the collarbones, front and back of the torso, and all the way down to the sole of the feet, you are surrendering the body to a nice and deep relaxation. Now please bring the attention to the shoulders, the front and the back, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, palms and fingers. And from the top of the shoulders, front and back of both arms, allow the arms to rest, to surrender, and to fall in a deep relaxation. And the entire body, from the top of the shoulders, front and back, down to the sole of the feet. You are letting go. You are surrendering. Now the attention goes down, up to the throat, to the muscles in the back of your neck connecting with the base of your skull. And try those muscles of the neck and the throat to soften. Direct your attention now to your jaw, chin. Allow your tongue to release down to the base of your mouth. Feel your teeth, inner wall of your mouth as you soften your lips and your upper lip. Relax your nose, soften your temples and both ears. Allow your eyeballs to release down to the eye sockets. Soften your eyelids, your eyebrows, your third eye, your forehead, and lastly, release your crown chakra. And from the crown chakra down to the sole of the feet, the entire length of the body, front and back. You are surrendering, you are letting go. Slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Gently bring some movement back to the body. With your next inhale, please give yourself a nice stretch. Bringing the arms up, pointing through the fingers, pointing through the toes. Grow taller, create a space in the vertebrae. Nice inhalation. Now with the exhale, flex your knees, hug yourself, and roll over to one side in fetal position. Take a moment. Don't rush, please, here. Don't rush. Very slowly, gently, we all going to find our way. Again, seated comfortably, either on a cushion, on a blanket, or even on a chair. Just find the way. Doing your best to keep the spine upright, with the palms down to your knees, with soft shoulders, soft elbows, lifting from the heart. Eyes are closed or towards the floor. I'll bring the tension to the breath. We lengthen again the inhalations and exhalations, but without forcing the breath. We go deeper, smoother, and longer. The goal is to calm the mind down with a long, steady breathing. From that long, steady breathing, let's come back to our regular breathing pattern. Let's bring the palms together into the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You'll have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And we'll have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We thank you all very, very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaste. Thank you.